Huh? Keep going. Hit this one. Oops. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I see. It looks different on my end. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It looks different. Okay, there you go. This is our some of the produce that we grew in our garden. Um, our long mission trips driving in the car. We also went to Pathways to Health, and when we went to Pathways to Health, we did a lot of medical missionary work. We also the guys they also cooked as well, and so they learned how to bake, how to make healthy vegan, vegetarian, plant-based meals. Um, and so we also went to different canvassing. We also did canvassing a lot in our school, and so we went down to East Texas. Did some of our adventures, also in the cave. We also have Noah's Ark that's close to our ministry. This is the natural bridge that's right next to our ministry, and we normally take hikes there, like on Sabbath. We also did microgreens because we were actually trying to start an industry, and so we just did a lot of different things. We worked a lot, and so it's interesting because in Madison, God's Beautiful Farm. If you has anybody ever read that book, Madison, God's Beautiful Farm? It's how Madison started. It was a first self-supporting ministry. I think Ted Wilson's great grandparents or grandparents were in that school, but it was the first self-supporting ministry. Ellen White was actually a part of that board. Um, and when they first started the ministry, it wasn't like these fancy buildings. It was very raw, very like nothing was developed, and that actually, a lot of people view that as like something negative, but it's actually sometimes the essential missionary experience that one needs to actually be in the mission field, and so we definitely did a lot of like developing, and we had a lot of developmental stages, and so those are actually the beautifulest times of our missionary outpost centers. um, this Stephen Conine, he was our agriculture guy. Now he's in Mexico with his wife, and they're running an agriculture department. Christian Hunt, he's now a conference pastor, but he ran through a program. He never went to school actually, but I mean formally as in the sense, but he got married to one of the pioneers, and we did so much ministry that it really was a huge experience for him. We also went to Portland, Oregon, and we did Bible working out there. And that was really exciting. Portland, Oregon was very it was a very deplorable place with a lot of prostitution, LGBT, high LGBT community, a lot of weed smoking. It was just a total chaos, But this is us working in our greenhouses. This is also us reaching the different communities, um, and so we definitely had a lot of deep experiences. These were some of our booths at GYC. This is us sharing our message at GYC. There was a ton of people that came to our booth, and just a lot of different experiences here. Um, oh, there you go. That's a picture of our place. You guys can see it. Yep. So that's the big house right there. That's the farmhouse where our director lives, and it's a little bit more developed now because we've had people help us out, and so we're actually trying to build another building right now for our missionary housing. And so yeah, that's inside our building. And we also try to do different industries, like we did a beekeeping thing, And so yeah, um, this is us at the Meat Ministry camp meeting. This is us at Multnomah Falls, I believe, in Oregon, close to Portland, Oregon. Yep. This is us doing the canvassing work and us also doing the construction. Yep. Yeah. So we'll probably put it right here. All right. So yeah, those are all the pictures. So now I'm going to do a little bit more talking, a little bit of the boring part. So basically, we did the pioneers for 2 years, and all the pictures that you saw is what we went through. a lot of our pioneers, some of them got married with each other. Some of them are publishing directors in the conference, pastors in the conference. I myself did pastoring for 3 years. And a lot of like Anika helped start right here at Ozark Outpost. And so everyone kind of went their separate ways. The people who stayed behind was Ramon. He's at the far left or right, far whatever that the guy in the back. He stayed behind, and also Marlon Edwards, and they continued developing the place. They are the main directors there, and so while we were gone, we started up a vegan vegetarian restaurant in the community because we're told we need to have a how do you call that, Anika? Uh, Health hygienic restaurants, right? In the Spirit of Prophecy, she talks about that. So we did a hygienic restaurant where we did like literature and healthy food and things like this. And so we also opened up a sanitarium, and now we actually have full running programs. Right now we have a month-long program with 5 guests right now, and there's two big medical missionaries who are actually running the place. We've actually opened up our agriculture department, and now it's fully running. I was in California when my friend Ramon talked to me, and he said, Ezekiel, why don't we do the Thrive experience one more time? And I said, sure, let's do it. And so this February, we're actually going to open up a school called Commit, and it's going to be the same experience of Thrive, where we basically go through canvassing Bible work, medical missionary work, agriculture work, and you're basically going to be going through a year-long experience learning the pillars of the Adventist faith. And then year two, you specialize in an industrial trade. Um, and so, yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. So if you know anybody that's interested, please sign up. And we're at Commit, or there's a little flyer back there. And so we're just going everywhere this weekend. We're here, and then some of us are at Laurel Brook Academy, and some of us at Wildwood doing the same thing, just teaching and sharing and things like this. And so, yeah. Do you guys have any questions? Any questions? Any thoughts? Age group. Yeah. So for the students, it's basically 18 to 35. Yes. Yeah. It could be married people. It could be married people, yeah. But they would have to, yeah, it could be married people too, actually. And that's something that we're also considering, and so I think most of the staff is like around 34 to 40, and so we can definitely do like a married couple and things like this. It's very, or yeah, it's very open to that. Yeah. Any other questions? Housing. So basically, we have some apartments in town that we've rented, and some of those are going to be dorms. We also have a barn, and we're going to be renovating it this year. So there's new information, but we're basically going to be renovating the barn so it can be like like a barn house, where different apartments and things like this. We also have a log house where some of the ladies are going to be staying. It's a little bit off campus, but it's like almost like on our property. And so, yeah, so we're expecting like from right now we have 12 applicants. We're trying to get the max 12 students. So there's only 12 spots available. And so we have we're expecting anywhere from 5 to 12 people. Yeah. Any other questions? Okay. All right. So, so yeah, this is Red River Outpost. And so this is who we are, what we do. And so, yeah, thank you so much for hearing us out.
Let me ask you, Ezekiel. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I
Yeah.
kind of do. Um, are there? Let's see. So you mentioned there are opportunities to join for the education.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any other maybe things that you guys might be looking for, help that you need, or volunteers?
Sure. Um, we're trying to start industries this year that's coming up. Uh, we're actually trying to start a flower industry of edibles and also ornamental flowers. We went to Adagra, and we've seen like a lot of testimonies where people make a lot of money through these things, and we know that Madison and all the original models had actually a solid industry, something to bring in money, and that's so, and also a way by teaching the students to also develop their own businesses and things like this, just like in the time of the Hebrews and the Jewish people, and so we're looking for a young person uh, who is like 25 to 35, or it could be older too, but a person that is an entrepreneur, who is a person who has skills in business, and is really good at like these types of things. I myself am a pastor. My friend Danella is an administrator. My friend Angelica is a solid medical missionary. And my friend April, which is the other staff member, is an evangelist. And so we're looking for another man to basically be a part of that team to develop those industries and to be mentoring young people and things like this. So we're looking for a young man. If anybody knows him, please, he's 25 to 35, and he has to be godly. He has to be a person that is a personable person, and so that's what we're looking for. Someone that has that type of experience that could be a mentor.
How can they reach out to you guys?
So we're there. Our information is in the back, but you know, my we're live. Okay, well, you can email me zek391 at gmail.com. zek391 at gmail.com. And so, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Just any other questions? I don't know. I'm really excited. Red River has been a very integral part in not only this ministry, but just my life in general. So I'm glad to finally see they're doing something with the school. It's it's actually just a side note since we have time. One of also the big reasons why we have started, because I used to work with, well, yeah, I still work with youth, but I used to be in a lot of our academies, and I have found, you'll hear about this more later when I present sometime, I don't remember when, that a lot of students, especially at that high school age, they want to work for the Lord. They're really easy to motivate. And every time, I would share a lot of the experiences that I had at Red River, and they're like, "Oh, how can we have that same experience?" I remember it was years ago, and you guys weren't exactly ready for that yet. But I called and like, "Hey, what do you guys got?" And we're not doing that yet. And I'm like, "Why?" It was such a very powerful experience for me, and I wanted that for them. So years later, the Lord just kept reminding me that we need something everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's one of the big reasons why or the pushes I think God had for Ozark Outpost to get started. So I'm excited for how we're going to partner together. And let's see, any other? I think that was it. All I can think of. Awesome. He has 7 minutes on time. If I think Rebrand Prophecy is still getting things together, so you guys can take another break. You guys can cut the live stream. That'd be awesome. And I want to kind of also go through a few announcements. Again, just Sabbath prep for just we need some help getting this ready for Sabbath is after lunch around 2:30 to 3:30, and then you're pretty much free. The booths will be open. I think we're closing the booths by 4:30. The Sabbath is around 5 something. I don't remember. Okay, and then supper will still be at 5, and then we will start song service at 5:45, and we will hear again from Jesus for Asia, and then the they're not here, Reality Bible Museum will be presenting our evening message. All right, we got 6 minutes on the clock. I'm gonna leave this here.